Hi guys, welcome to this system again. This is the ISO of last year, September 2022, September 03, and we have this as well, formatting system ext4, and the topic of the video is Arch. At this point in time, we are definitely not on Arch, but basically we're on Arch, right? Check out ArcoLinux info and have a look at the text. The basics text says, okay, 90% of our packages are Arch, and only 5% is Arco and 5% is AUR, which is where the fun is, right? If you update, then you get the things from Arch, the things from Arco, and this is my personal repo nemesis. The thing is, I've put a question out on archinstall. So github.com archlinux archinstall is the project that helps you guide your way through the installation of ArcoLinux. We don't need we do not need ArcoLinux, we don't need EndeavourOS, we don't need Garuda. All we need is Arch as the basis, and then our packages from somewhere, right? Maybe AUR, a repo somewhere, and our dot files, our personal key bindings maybe, and stuff like that, personal settings of Alacrity, etc, etc. So I asked them a question about, hey, is it possible to have parallel downloads? Because by default, I don't know why, by default ArcoLinux says the pacman.conf has no parallel downloads, which makes it super slow to install. So they told me, look Eric, there is some additional options that are not needed by most users, are hidden with the -- advanced flag. So I need to type not arch install, I need to type archinstall space -- advanced. I'm gonna try that. Now I need to get, well, let's get back here, going back to the other screen. I have two screens, that's hence we switch around, right? So I'm gonna go for ArcoLinux. No, I'm gonna go for archlinux.org, right? And there we have the download. Now look at the date. It's the 20th of September. This means that the ISO, whatever ISO I'm gonna download here, whatever I'm gonna take, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna take it. Is the one from September the 1st, so 20 days ago, meaning 3 or 4 kernels already have passed. We do have some projects. We have something called AAG, the ArcoLinux app based on Glade. And we can say create your personal Ariser ISO, create your personal ArcoLinux ISO, create your personal ArcoLinux ISO. So if you want to have it, you click the button and then it goes on, and then you can have a look here. Let's try and move this guy over here. It's basically doing this: make Arch ISO verbose output there and use the releng, the default from, well, Arch ISO. So cd user share Arch ISO ls. This is where we are. cd the configs ls releng. That's where he's going to, well, read what he needs. All the packages, the profile, the pacman.conf, it's all there. And basically we're building from scratch an ISO that we could have gotten from the website, which I've closed. Yep, I've closed the website, right? From arcolinux.org. So I'm going to wait for this to pop out. Where will it come? Home Eric. So in a bit, super shift enter, Control H. In a bit there will be an ISO file. And then I would like to boot up with this new ISO that we built ourselves and use the archinstall advanced. All right, so let's wait for it to work. Let's see, super shift escape gives us some graphical information. The machine is working quite hard, right? CPU 100%. Always fun to have a look at the sensors. It's dying out there. 70 degrees Celsius. Let's wait for it to pop out, unless, no, not yet. So pausing until we get the ISO. Voila, about 60 seconds later, after I put it on pause, we have an ArcoLinux ISO. How big is it? 807 megabyte. We've built it ourselves. You can double click it if you want and have a look. That's here, that's there, Arch ISO. That's the package list. This is going to be on the ISO, right? So let's install this, right? Let's use this ISO. Let's put it, so here it's finished, clean up, okay. Kill this one, and let's kill this one, let's kill this one. This is the ISO, and let's put here super F7. VirtualBox is coming up, template, clone it, call it Arch, right? Done. Put it in there, optical drive, choose a disk file, it's gonna be on the desktop. ArcoLinux 2023-09-20. Open, boot, and Control F, full screen. So there you go, we got the possibility to do with Speak Up screen reader. This is a pure Arch thing, and nothing changed, right? Just built with the latest kernel, the latest drivers. It's all on there because, voila, it was built 5 minutes ago. Not even that. And then we do the, well, I must say it's been a while since I've done the manual installation, because the Arch install is so easy, so fast. Once you know what you're doing, it's super fast. So one of the problems, one of the issues is, first of all, keys. Load keys, BE. I need to move away from QWERTY to ASCII. My problem, my personal problem. It may be something you need to do as well. So figure out what you should type here. Load keys what, right? DE Latin 1 exists as well. So that's that. Secondly, while we are doing this, the machine is working actually. And it's always interesting to know that and tell people that you have to wait till this thing works. The initialization of the service. This should look like that. If it's not looking like that, then you can't really, well, you have to wait. Basically, it needs to initialize the keys for pacman. That's something that needs to happen. If you're too fast or your internet is too slow, whatever's gone wrong, if this is not done, won't help. So the goal is archinstall. It's available. Yes, it is available. Normally we type something like help, right, and see if we get some more help. You see configuration, silent, and so on, offline. That's one thing. And remember, -H, depending on the programmer, you'll get something or not, right? But advanced is not in there. So let's go for advanced. All right, what changed? So have a look at, well, an installation without advanced. English is good for me. Mirrors, mirror region, custom mirrors, okay. No, escape, cancel, right? Mirror region is better, right? That's the one I want. I need Sweden. I know that working for me, that's Uzbek. That's that. So defined locales, US locale key, keyboard layout, right? /BE. Latin. Choose your proper thing, proper keyboard layout. Here we have language. I prefer everything in English. Up to you. Mac. This configuration, use the best effort default partition layout. I keep it simple and stupid, right? Use this. Simple. Ext4, reliable. Disk inscription, no. Bootloader, sure, right? In a VirtualBox, I'll choose system deboot. On a real machine, I'll choose grub, depending. where I am. Swap true, sure, right? Let's assume that we are on a real thing. Then maybe you would like to have swap, right? Yes, default. Hostname, ArcoLinux, fine. Root password. Again, keeping it super simple. User account, add the user. Name is Eric, password is Eric. And once more, should Eric be a super user? Yes, of course. I need to be able to install stuff. Confirm, but better, and exit. Profile, desktop, arrow up, and this is something strange. This is not alphabetically, and we used to have XFC at the end, so i3 for whatever reason is somewhere at the end. It should be somewhere like behind hyperlink, I guess. Yeah, okay, but okay, it's XFC that I want. Graphics drivers, all open source, fine, or you can go for VMware VirtualBox things. Decide what you want. It's all possible. Let's take all open source. Let's see. Greeters LightDM, we have other options, sure. GDM if you want GNOME, SDM maybe for Plasma, and all the other desktops. Let's keep LightDM, doesn't matter. It's just a test. Back. Audio, Pipewire, sure. Additional packages, no. And here is something new, right? Parallel downloads. Minimum, maximum, 6 downloads at a time. Minimum, disable. Well, actually, I would like to have 20. But okay. Enter a value between 1 to 5. Okay, 5. Let's try again. 20. 5. Okay. Network configuration, use network manager, necessary, and so on. Yes, please. Time zone / Brussels. Voila. Optional repositories. No, thank you very much. Save. No, thank you very much. Install. This is, well, one of the ways to install your operating system. Rather than typing everything, you follow this guide and it does the job. All kinds of things I've never seen before. Part probe, user bin, exited ISDA2, exit code, strange things that might be good or might be bad. But I do see my parallel downloads. So the downloads, the installation is faster because I have now 5 lines that are downloading. Of course, installation takes time as well. And I would say don't look away. Keep reading all these things, installing this, installing sudo, make init cpio, go and have a look it up. ArcoLinux make init cpio. What is this? mk init cpio. What's happening to my system? How is it working? What are modules? Running a build hook. What's a hook for pacman? And gradually, right? Not overnight, not in a week, but in 6 years, if reading and always reread again until you get, okay, that's what it does, then you are free of any operating system. Well, you've made a choice, I would say, for a operating system, Arch, and whatever you run it on, and called EndeavourOS or Arch Linux is a new one now, and there's Artix. There are so many variations. We have 17 ArcoLinux distributions that we support in the ArcoLinux Tweet tool. 17, right? And you choose what works for you, what Bluetooth and printers and all these things, whatever, right? As long as it works. Would you like to shoot? No. I just like to exit and then to reboot. Now let's see, what do we have? If you follow these steps, what do we get? First thing I need to do is check, of course, the parallel downloads. I want to know my future system, what's it doing? So this is not graphical. This is the system deboot. It's black, it's nice, it's okay. And you can put the timer to 0 and you don't see it anyway. all possibilities. This is LightDM, the default one. Slick Greeter has the block not in the middle, not in the center, but in the middle to the left. And that's one way of knowing what you have. And here you have a system that's working, a pure ArcoLinux thing that's not okay. I mean, there is no browser. Look what it is, right? It's just this. Settings, this is all XFCE. None of it is from Arco and DevOS or Garuda or whatever, right? It's pure XFCE stuff. Accessories, graphics, internet, that's it. Multimedia, Parole, yeah. Office, system. So this is the pure Arch way. And then it's up to you, right? What software do I need? Etc, etc. Sudo nano, I was saying I better look at this one. And there we go again, right? No. 20. Control X, yes, please. That's now saved. If I update, ooh, that doesn't exist. If I type the official command, we got only 2 of them. So we can go back. We could go back and say, you know what? The repositories of core testing is testing, meaning it can break your system. Simple put, right? Extra. And here is multilib testing and just multilib. Maybe you'd like to activate multilib. Control X, yes, enter. Just another way of getting packages in from another repository called multi-library. So 32 bits as well. So if we've got 3 lines, yay. Paru, not available. Those are things for AWAR, Arch User Repository. So you do first maybe Firefox, get something in. This is all needed for Firefox. And we got Firefox. Internet, Firefox, Vivaldi, Google Chrome, Chromium, Min. There are so many browsers, right? Choose the browser you like. Brave, another one. So I would like to have Yay or Paru, doesn't really matter. What example we give, maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger. So settings manager. Well, actually, yeah, we need to go to settings manager. In ArcoLinux, we can do right control F and right control F, and it's all fixed. That's ArcoLinux for you. We set it for you, but here it's display. Go in here, go set it, apply it, and then keep the configuration, close the configuration. Voila, we got ourselves a nice screen. Bon, Firefox is installed. Cool. Firefox is closed again, I think. So go to Firefox. We want to know about Yay or Paru, another one, right? Paru is another application, and Arch Linux. We want to have it. Either you install it or you build it. It's up to you how to install and use Yay on Arch Linux or Yay ArcoLinux and see what you get there. It's all about, well, it's based on Arch Linux. So how to install Yay or Yay bin on our Arch Linux system. Now, if you're a user from ArcoLinux, then you know that there is something called a repository. So repositories, Arch Linux repositories, lots of them, right? Official ones, but also unofficial user repositories. A long list of people who put packages for you to download and install. But ArcoLinux has also repos. The ArcoLinux repos are, for example, here, I guess. Yeah, let's see where we get. We end up here in the GitHub ArcoLinux repo. There are like 4, 5, 6 repositories or servers where all these packages are, and they're all exactly the same. Now, ArcoLinux repo is our packages. everything with the name ArcoLinux. Right? What I need is Yay and Paru. Yay and Paru are not from us. Yay and Paru are third-party packages from somebody else. But we pre-built them for you. So if I go all the way down, let's see if we can do that. Yay, Paru. I'll guess I'll have to take Paru, control find Paru. Let's see if we find it. Here he is. Go to file. This is the signature. I don't need the signature. I need the application. Click and download. Right? Let's see if we can do Yay as well. No, Yay is I can't find it because it doesn't load enough packages. Solution is simple for me anyway. Seed host ArcoLinux. Another place, or Belnet, another place where you can go to the ArcoLinux repo, third party, and hopefully, right, scroll down till you find the Yay. And then you have 1, 2, 3 versions of Yay to choose from. Anyway, we've got our package. One is enough, right? We got our package. Paru is good, and with Paru I install Yay, for example. I can do that if I want that. And we can install here Paru. Sudo pacman -u install that thing. So you say a u. And Paru is installed. From now on, Paru is there. I can say Paru Yay. Yay git, for example. Right? And it says here, what do you want? Number 1, number 2? Well, actually number 1. And then we go proceed, proceed, yes, yes. It's gonna build it with Go better. It's a bit of a download. But then you see how things like that are built. This is downloaded. This is building. That's the big difference. This is a bit faster, right? This is doing a lot of work, CPU power and so on, and some heating and some time. And this is just poof, install. That's the difference. It's going to build it in a fake environment. And there we have Yay Git. Yay is working. Yay is available. Paru local is newer than AOR. Thank you. We have a better Paru than the one on AOR. One version faster, or well, more recent. So that's one thing you can do. So okay, and now it's up to me to install more stuff, either from Arch, or build it from AOR, or download it from ArcoLinux here. We can have lots of things we can decide to install. There are lots of packages here, like around 800 or so packages to just simply get. Now, if we want to go that way of making this Arch Linux more on ArcoLinux, right, you need to have the repos. If you do a sudo pacman -s we are still pretty much Arch, pure Arch. And yes, we are not that pure anymore because Paru and Yay is there. Packages from AOR. You can keep on installing stuff like sudo pacman -s. What I recommend is the arc GTK theme. Let's see. Sudo pacman -s. Is that not the right? Or is the bash completion not available? Bash completion not installed. So that's an easy thing, and a little tip here: log out, and if you log back in, bash completion will work. Voila, sudo, what were we typing? Arc -s, arc something, right? There you go. Arc GTK theme. Super nice, fine, go. I'd like to have Yay surfing icons. And yes, it's available. And we install it. So let's look at wallpaper. That's easy. Just choose another wallpaper, right? Go grab the folder. What folder? This folder, background, and put something else in there, and fine. You got another wallpaper. Okay, wait for it. This is building, right? This is not installing. It takes a bit of time. Do you want to install? Yes, please. Thank you. So basically the reason for making all this video is -- advanced. And yes, we can have a faster installation with arch install if you forget to type, forget to go in the live environment etc pacman.conf and put the parallel downloads on. Then with the advanced you can do just that. Look. What is the look? We have appearance, we have settings manager, you can choose. So you have arc dark, which is my preference, and icons or whatever, right? Choices, a lot of choices, like the server Numix, Polo. So if you open this one, that 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 one. The folders are different and we keep more or less the same icons for applications. And you choose. All right, so that's look. If you want to go further, look at the time, 26 minutes, a bit okay. If you want to know if this really would be my system, right? This is not a virtual box machine, so it's just to teach you something. But if you really would have, this would be my system to work on every day, I'll go to the internet. All the files, the dot files as they say, are online. What I want from an operating system is ArcoLinux Nemesis. I will download this, git clone, very simple, click, and then go to here, and then home, right mouse click, open a terminal, git clone, if git is installed, Eric. Yes, git clone, right? And you got my scripts. Change the scripts to whatever you like. Current choices. Those are my current choices today. Parallel downloads. Go fix it. From 5 to 20. Automatically fixed with this script. Install CHA-DWM. Yes, please. Right? And it will install it. And so on. But also remove stuff. I run this after installing EndeavourOS or Garuda. Remove this, remove that, get rid of this, get rid of that, change this, change that. Become master of your operating system. And if you're on Arch, right, it's a pure thing. There's no bloat, but even so, there may be things that you say, I don't want that. I don't want that, right? Put it in here, put it in the scripts, let it run. And then you get here all the software that I like, for example, just quick look, right? Get me ArcoLinux Plasma, Arc Dark Candy, for example, and so on and so on. Nemo File Roller, Cinema, that's for Cinnamon stuff. If you are on Cinnamon, get me this. So it depends where I am, what I want, and change that. So that's interesting to have a finishing script, so pure Arch. And then I want this, I want that, I want this. And my dot files, and my alacrity, and the Paru settings, and the yay settings. I want them all back, right? And then you just say, copy this to there. It's all explained in the script. And that's it for me. 30 minutes is long enough. The advanced is the reason of making the video, but maybe you've learned more than that. All right, cheers.